not the most orthodox video in the world today, but I do want to get a video up. And so anyway, I just decided I've got to go and do some exercise, walk the dogs, do a couple of other things, and get some Hammers Chat stuff sorted out on the laptop and in the man cave, and to prep for other videos. I just, what on earth's that? What is it? Anyway, so I just thought I'll bring you with me. You can come with me to the park. It may well be a crap video. If you're expecting anything brilliant, then you probably better just log off now, by the way. We will discuss some West Ham stuff at the end of the video, by the way, because I've just recorded the video, so I know that there is a little bit of West Ham news, a little bit of West Ham gossip. We'll go into that in just a bit. Hopefully you enjoy the video. Right, okay. We're going out for our whatever it is, hours daily exercise or something like that. Jakey, you know, over there. So 2 dogs, bagging some bubbles. There's not a lot to talk about. There was a little story about Mike Ashley apparently charging Newcastle fans for season tickets, which is bizarre. I don't know how he could, quite frankly, because you just don't know who's going to whether there's going to be a season next season. If they did that with our mob, then if I got hit for a bill for a season ticket now, there's no way I'd buy one. Well, number one, I wouldn't know whether or not there'd be a season. Number two, wouldn't be able to afford it anyway. So, you know, because all the work stops. Anyway, I don't know what's going on. What is more interesting in that, though, is these 2 dogs, right? Now, it's going to look a little bit brutal because they are actually brother and sister, these dogs. But one of them just loves chasing the other one. And to be fair, it's probably more entertaining than me sitting down and talking about Mike Ashley for 5 or 10 minutes. So let's have a little look. There's hardly anyone about, as you'd imagine. There's a police car over there, just monitoring, making sure people aren't hanging around in groups. But as I say, there's hardly anybody here. So anyway, have a look at this. Skate ramps, look, they're all cordoned off so as no one, so they can't go and play. And the playgrounds as well. That's you out, isn't it, mate, eh?
Yeah.
But you wanted a little go on the seesaw, didn't you?
No.
Little go on the swings?
No.
No?
No.
No little play in the sand?
No.
Sandcastle?
I prefer that.
Teletubbies? Or are you too old for all that?
I'm too old for all that.
Alright, fair enough. What time does Sean Connery like to go to Wimbledon? 10ish. It's going to be it's going to look brutal, but it's not. They do this all the time. They actually do. They love each other, really. Right, Jakey, let her go. Go! Here we go. Go on, go get her. And here in the Serengeti, the fluffy... Oh, it's crazy. There's nobody here. Nobody at all. They've taken the goals down, which I guess to stop people playing. But that's... hold on. Oi! Come back here! There's a really muddy ditch over there. I don't want them to jump into, otherwise I'll be washing them down for the next hour. Oh, feisty. Yeah, so our little crossbar challenge and all the rest of it is probably on hold for a little while. Maybe we'll try and do some sort of skills challenge in the garden, as I said yesterday. I don't know what's been happening with the videos, by the way. Something's gone wrong with YouTube, so they're not uploading. Not everybody's getting notifications. So I don't know how many people actually see this. Hopefully they'll sort it out soon. Anyway, let's back down the man cave. This is obviously where I do my stuff. I'm actually gonna try and lure Gio into a little game of sort of afternoon FIFA or something in a minute. Get down here with my son. We've got a little West Ham career that we do on the FIFA. This is obviously where we do the videos. Got the microphone and all that there. Me lights to switch them on when we do the video. Bang, there you go. And that's it, really. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to check through. I'll read through the news with you in a minute, the West Ham news, see if there's anything happening. Not a lot of West Ham news. Says something on Claret here. Reality bites. Iron signings continue to haunt us. It's about the signings under Manuel Pellegrini, basically. It's what's it say? It basically it's in particular about Sanchez, in particular about Wilshere. What's it say? Just look at his stats. Carlos Sanchez, believed to have signed for a fee worth 3.7 million. He's made 17 appearances, provided no goals and no assists in 13 Premier League games. He's managed just 5 tackles, 3 interceptions. Sounds like Gio on FIFA, really, doesn't it? and has a tackle success rate at 60%. According to the PremierLeague.com, he's won less than 50% of his individual duels. Fights, basically. Wilshere's contribution for 100 grand a week has been next to non-existent, with 14 Premier League appearances over 2 seasons, no goals and 2 yellow cards. Well, the 2 yellow cards do provide a value of sorts, don't they? It goes on to say these are the outstanding examples of Pellegrini's years, but when one looks at the rest, there have only been, as far as I'm concerned, 2 or 3 have shown any signs of serious ability. The fornicator, as we like to call him in this channel. Well, I say on this channel as I like to call him in this shed. The fornicator at 25 million. To a lesser extent, Anderson at 35 million. And now and again, Haller performs, basically saying Haller performs. Now and again, the other signings. Oh no, he goes to say Fabianski's 7 million and Diop 22 million were actually in the process of being signed during Pellegrini's arrival, so maybe you can only claim half credit for their levels of performance. The others also include Wilshere and Sanchez, as discussed earlier, Balbuena at 4 million, Yarmolenk at 18 million, Haller at 45 million, and a Jetty at 8 million. There we go. I mean, I don't know. There's some decent ones in there, there's not so decent ones. I still don't know why we ever signed Yarmolenko, particularly now we know the full extent of his injury record. And that's just because we know. I'd expect, if I was going to buy him for, it says 18 million, I think I probably would have researched his injury record. It was only a surprise to me because I didn't know anything about Yarmolenko. So, if I'd have gone into that negotiation and I'd have looked at his injury record at Dortmund, his injury record at, I think he was at Kiev possibly before. There's no way I would have signed him. You just would have thought injury-prone player. But then again, you could say the same for Wilshere. But Wilshere was on a free. There wasn't the outlay of the 18 million. And to be fair, Wilshere had played pretty much the whole previous season before we signed him. So, who knows? Anyway, listen, this has been an unorthodox video. I understand that. But I've had some lovely comments from people just saying, you know, thank you very much for the uploads. They like the constant Hammers Chat uploads. So I'm going to continue doing it. You know, if it's a crap video, it's a crap video. Not a lot I can do about it. We'll do a bit more FIFA stuff. We'll do a bit more of the other stuff as well. Look, I mean, this is my day. I had some lovely tea cakes earlier when I came back. Got some tea cakes. Our bakery's delivering, local bakery. Our butcher's delivering. We've got a delivery coming just of normal groceries tomorrow. We're just not seeing anyone. As you saw earlier, the park's empty. Don't even see anyone on the way to the park really. So isolation it is, I guess. So if everybody does it, then no one catches it, and they get a grip on it, hopefully, and we can all go back to normal at some point. Yeah. What can you do? I'd love to think we all get to go back and play and watch football again, and go to the pub and go to something to eat. I was gonna say go shopping. I don't really go shopping. You know what I mean? Go out and be able to mingle amongst each other. Be walking down the street and there's nobody around. I saw someone, but he was sort of 200 yards up the road. Maybe a bit less than that. But, you know, he crossed the road long before he got to us. And that's, which is right, as he should do. But it's just a bit of a shame, isn't it? Everybody's keeping this, as they call it, social distancing from each other. And the other one's self-isolation. It's just isolation, is it? You don't need the self. You're basically saying, I'm self-isolating. So basically, I mean, I'm doing it on my own rather than the army or the police barricading my door and forcing me to do it. But isolation by its word, I would expect if you were just saying isolating, you're keeping yourself to yourself. Anyway, listen, keep well. We'll be back tomorrow. I'll definitely be back tomorrow. I'll do something or other tomorrow. What I'm going to do, I don't know. I might well message Gio now. Maybe we'll do 2 or 3 games of FIFA or something like that, and get them stuck up there. I'll see you soon.